Kesha Kent is an empowerment speaker and coach who specializes in building harmonious relationships for teams and individuals. She's here today to tell us all about how to build cohesion in the workplace and empower individuals. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Sarah.
Well, I think what's so funny, I will start things off where you have this event coming up this weekend, and I gotta give you congrats. It's already sold out.
I'm so excited. It is sold out. It's been sold out now twice.
And that's a good place to be in. So I'm thrilled that you're here, that you can talk a bit. Before we get into the details about all the stuff that you do, what is the event coming up that is sold out?
I know. It's my big give back of the year. It is the 5th annual Vision Board Extravaganza. And so what we'll do is we will talk about the intention of building a vision board and all the pieces that go into it, because we know that just building a vision board and looking at that, nothing's going to happen. So we walk individuals through what it takes to build that, what it looks like to set the intention, to set your goals, and now to really, truly put the work in. And then we help form accountability teams to keep people going, because we know we set all these goals in the new year. Come into January, some people are like, no, nothing's really happening. So we want to kind of combat that and give individuals true things, how they can continue to build, how they can continue to grow with the visions that they've set and the intentions at the vision board event.
So your event sold out. Obviously, people really want to hear what it is that you're saying. And I want to kind of take a step back so people understand exactly what that is. Because you have an interesting background. You started in HR, and then you've kind of branched out, and you are your own person, your own consultant, you're a speaker, empowerment speaker and coach. What are some of the key things that you talk about in the different projects that you work on? What's your kind of key messaging?
Yeah, one of my biggest messaging is networking and how it's a superpower. Building on relationships, because everything that we do is cultivated and it's around a relationship, whatever that is. And in teams, I help organizations to connect those teams and then allow them to build, because too often people are working in these organizations and there's no real relationships. And what happens? The turnover's high. People are leaving, they're unhappy, and then there's no connection that's happening within the organization. So that's a piece of what I get to do. And then I also do diversity and inclusion now. So I get to allow our organization, Ascension, to build with the community in a way where they're connecting with diverse teams, diverse organizations, and then diverse individuals filling a talent role. So I'm still in talent, started off in recruitment, and love building relationships. And it's so funny because my grandma used to say, you can talk to a turnip. And so it's always been easy for me to connect with people and talk with people. It comes second nature. So that's one of the biggest things that I love, is connecting people and helping them find the true who they are, being authentic to who they truly are.
And it's important too in the workplace, because sometimes it's like we have that sort of question our personal life, and it feels unmatched and sort of empty in our professional life, but there is a way to try to find that fulfillment. I want to go back to networking for a second, because I mean, what do you think that, we hear it all the time, there's networking within your office and your workplace, and then there's all this other stuff that happens outside of the office. What are people getting wrong about networking? Clearly, because they're calling
That's a good question. The first thing is, it's not a one-night stand. And I want people to think about it. Anytime that you're networking, when you meet somebody, the true essence and what's happening is you building on that, whatever that is, but building that relationship and truly getting to know someone. And you can do that in your workplace, you can do that at a networking event, and you can do that anywhere that you go, but there has to be that intention. So you have to follow up. If I meet you at an event, 48 hours, I need to be following up with you to say, hey, Sarah, it was so great to meet you. Let's get coffee, let's do this. Whatever the things that are in connection, find those common grounds and build on that. And we'll always find that we have something in common with everybody. Everybody.
And here's my last one. What happens when the coffee, so you get to the point of setting the coffee date, but then the coffee doesn't actually happen? What do you do after that?
Here's the thing. It's all about intention. So if it's a relationship that you want, keep it going. Follow up, stay on it, and then people get busy. So don't take it personally if they don't respond. Follow up, because I may say, you know what, I'm working on this big project, I have all this going on, but I still want to talk to you. And so when you send that message and say, hey, I reached out to you, I didn't hear from you, I'd love to follow up, keep going. Don't give up, though, especially if it's a relationship that you really want.
Yeah, no, that's good information. That's good information. I want to be sure we plug your website. We've got some information there for you on the screen. So the event that you're seeing, it says it right there, it's sold out. You cannot actually go to it.
I know.
Look for it next year at this time. But you can learn more about Kesha and what she does and go to her website, which is mrskeshspeaks.com, or you can email her at the email address right there. But don't go anywhere. We're going to actually get into more details now, talking about diversity and inclusion. We're going to have more with Kesha Kent right after this break.
Thank you.